Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read All Aboard Level 5, Unit 9, Material World. Activity 2, Read and Listen. Which island do they need to choose? This is the end of your journey, said the pilot. Choose an island. He gave Matt and Megan a map. 6 different islands are shown on this map, said Matt. We need to choose one of them, but where's the next clue? Suddenly there was a noise on the radio. It was Gretch. Can you help us, Gretch? Said Megan. Yes, I can, said Gretch. Look at the map and listen to my puzzle. They are grown in hot countries. They are sold in supermarket. They are eaten by monkeys and by humans too. What are you talking about? Said Matt. That's the puzzle, answered Gretch. Activity 1 on page 77. Read and listen to the story. Then act it out. He's talking about bananas. We have to go to Banana Island. I can't land there. The island is covered with trees. The parachutes are kept in that box. Parachute? Come off it. We can't do that. We don't have a choice, and it might be fun. This is harder than it looks. The wind is blowing our parachute toward those trees. My parachute is caught in a tree. Give me a hand. You have found the next clue. It's an egg. Unit 9, we study passive. 수동태를 배웁니다. What is passive? passive는 어떤 행위를 어떤 주어가 행위를 하는 것이 아니라 행위를 당할 때 우리는 그것을 passive sentence로 말을 하죠. 예를 들어서 I grow trees. 이때 추리가 재배되어지니까 trees are grown. 이런 식으로 말하는 걸 수동태라고 그러죠. Activity 2. The next clue is found. Banana Island is chosen. Megan's parachute is caught in a tree. The parachutes are blown by the wind. Parachutes are given to Matt and Megan. Vocabulary. They are made of glass and metal. It's made of rubber. It's made of paper and cardboard. They are made of cotton. It's made of plastic. It's made of wood. Activity 4. Listen and order the verses. Then listen and sing. And if you said goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, because I don't have a wooden... can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's not hard to do, because I don't have a wooden heart. Yeah, and if you said goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, because I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should, because I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Page 79, Science. Chocolate. Read and complete using is or are. Chocolate is made from the seeds of cacao tree. The seeds are found inside the cacao pod. In one pod, there are enough seeds for 7 bars of chocolate. Cacao trees are found in tropical rainforest. They grow in the shade of a taller tree. Nowadays, a lot of cacao trees are grown on farms. The cacao pods are picked by hand. Then the pods are opened and the seeds are taken out. The seeds are put into boxes and covered with banana leaves. Then they are left for their 3 to 9 days. This gives the seeds the chocolate flavor. When the seeds are ready, they are dried outside. Then they are put into sacks and sold to the chocolate makers. In the factory, the seeds are cleaned. Then they are cooked and made into cacao paste. This paste is mixed with the condensed milk and sugar to make chocolate. Finally, the chocolate is made into bars and sold in shops around the world. Now listen and check. Activity 3, answer the questions. You have to answer the questions in passive sentences. Page 80, complete the questions. Page 81, how are cans recycled? Read and number the pictures. Number 1. First, old cans are collected. The aluminum cans are separated from the steel cans. Aluminum cans are shiny on the bottom. Number 2. Then the cans are taken to a factory. In the factory, the cans are melted. Then the aluminum is made into large bars of metal. Finally, the aluminum is made into new cans. There is enough aluminum in one bar for 1,600,000 new cans. Talk about the pictures. How is paper made? We do 1, 2, 3, and 4. First, wood is cut into little pieces. 이런 식으로 합니다. First, and then second, number two, number three, third, and number four, lastly, and so on. Write about how paper is made. 문장 형태로 activity를 you're going to do it on your notebook. Page 82, The Real Robinson Crusoe. Part 1. The story of Robinson Crusoe is known all over the world. The story is based on the life of a real person. His name was Alexander Selkirk. Selkirk was born in 1676 in Scotland. His father made shoes and clothes out of leather, but Alexander didn't want to work in his father's shop. He became a sailor. When Selkirk was 28 years old, he was on a ship in the Pacific Ocean. The ship was in bad condition. Selkirk was worried. The ship is going to sink, he thought. He told the captain that he wanted to get off the ship. The captain didn't like Selkirk, so he agreed. The ship took Selkirk to a small island. Selkirk took a few things from the ship: a gun, some gunpowder, an axe, a few clothes, and a Bible. Then the ship left, and Selkirk was alone. There were no people or houses on the island. He was more than 600 kilometers from the nearest country, Chile. He found a cave near the beach, and this became his home for the first few months. He ate fish and shellfish. At night, he heard strange noises from the tree. He thought that there were wild animals on the island. He was scared and didn't want to leave the beach. He stayed in his cave and read the Bible. He was very lonely. One day, when he woke up, he saw hundreds of sea lions on the beach. He couldn't get to the sea, so he couldn't catch any fish. He had to look for food on another part of the island. He was still scared of the wild animal, but he was hungry. The end.